Alrighty, YouTube. So, I've been getting in some, well, basically junk wax, but found some good deals recently. I've been trying to put together some more of the stuff that I used to get when I was a kid. Couldn't afford much but packs of this stuff when I was younger. Used to love pulling Frank Thomas cards. It was one of my favorites then, but you can't pull Frank Thomas out of this, but you can pull Sosa, Larry Walker, I think Olerud. Um, there's a lot of junk in here, but there are some good rookies, good chances for really high graded stuff. I don't think I want to do entire videos of both boxes, not at the same time or even not individually. It's just a lot of crap. I don't know how many of you guys would really want to see that. So what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to crack open the score box and maybe open a few packs. And then, see if I get anything good, and then I'll stop it there, and then maybe I'll, go ahead and video like a little bit of a recap and show you guys what I got out of it. So yeah, here we go. And maybe I'll do the same thing with the upper deck box. Let me do a little holder here and see if I can get a good range for you guys to see this. But yep, so here we go. Score, it's 90 score. I got some more of this kind of stuff coming in. I haven't had much money for card stuff lately. One of my other videos, I'll show some of the stuff I've gotten recently from retail. It hasn't been a whole lot of good stuff, but I'm still putting together. I went through and put together a lot of my PC stuff. Got a lot of good cards of Goldschmidt, Harper, Trout, stuff like that. That's really risen in value lately. But here we go. 90 score. So let's get a couple of these opened up on video. So there's your box and what it looks like when you get it. It's a whole shitload of these. They're not wax packs. But for anybody who hasn't opened this kind of stuff before, it's am I fucking stupid, or is this thing just not working right? It doesn't fit in there too well. Alright, fuck it. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and do a couple of these for you guys on video. So here you go, you get 16 cards, a little trivia card in there. These were sealed, so I don't even know how people would be able to reseal these and why anybody would fucking reseal 90 score, but, wow, these things, they still smell brand new. That's funny. I wouldn't expect them to still smell that new, so see if we get anything good. I don't see Moises Alou in the back. I think his rookie, is it? Yeah, I think that's his rookie card. That's cool. That's not a bad one. Alright, so right off the bat, we got a Gary Sheffield second year. That's not bad. I'll put that aside. Jose Lind, Celeriano, Tracy Jones, Danny Jackson. These cards are sharp as hell. Little ding on the corner on that one. I don't know if you can see that, but damn, these cards are sharp. And these ones do have a little bit of corner problems there, though. I'm noticing that. They just, the edges and everything. Christ, I haven't seen these cards look this sharp in a long time. There's your little, get one of these per, they look like sports flicks. Here's one of the insert sets. This is Ricky Rips the Jays. Ricky Henderson. So, corner's actually pretty good on that. I had a 91 score set when I was a kid, and I loved it. Just like my 89 Bowman set. I think I'll show that off on an 89 Bowman break. But I love 91 score. 90 score is pretty good, but 91 score, even though it doesn't have a whole lot good in it except for Chipper Jones, it had things like the Cooperstown cards in the set, the Dream Team cards, all that stuff. It was really nice. But these old boxes here, you get rookies in them. Like, here's a Chip Hale, and then, yep, Moises Alou rookie. It's not a bad one. Corners were really fucked up there on the edge, though. That's the only thing about these packs in comparison to the wax packs. These cards have more room to move. See? You can move them around a bit. So, there's a chance that if they're, these corners here on the edges could all get fucked up. I think that's why score has lost so much of its value over the years as opposed to wax. Alright, so Rex Hudler, John Franco, Guillermo Hernandez, MVP, and this is Game 4 of the 1980 World Series. So, a sweep that'll be. Nelson, whatever, D. Nelson. Orioles, Seitzer, Rob Murphy, Eisenreich, Holman, got some, trying to get a look at the, yeah. And there's a Bernie Williams rookie card right there. So that's one of the good ones to get out of here. I mean, it's not in bad condition. The corners aren't the greatest, but I mean, this corner here is really not the greatest. But it's one of the ones you look for in this. So that's one I'm gonna actually sleeve up, and I don't know if I'm gonna be submitting any of these for grading. I guess it would depend on what it is and the condition. But I'm looking to send some stuff away to grade soon, so I'll have to see what happens. And it looks like they're putting a lot of the rookies on the back on this, so do a couple more packs here for you guys. If y'all like this kind of stuff, or anybody out there wanting to see this kind of stuff, just let me know, because I'm going to be getting some more of this stuff in. I mean, I haven't had much money for cards lately, especially, and I like breaking boxes, you know, just for the fun of it. We might have a chance for a Thomas. But yeah, let me know if you guys like seeing this kind of stuff. No Thomas. That's a Paul Coleman first round draft pick, and same thing. It looks like, if you look at the top left corners on these here, I don't know if you can see it, they all got a little bit of issues. Not all of them do, but they do definitely have a little bit of issues with them, so that's a disappointment. Chances for something really good out of here are probably high, you know, for what the set is. Lenny Dykstra. And here's your rookies. Here's a Ventura. Oh man, that fucking corner. Yep. These are sharp, you know, where they're facing the inner part of the box. This one's facing the edge, and that's facing the edge, so the side of this box must have got hit a couple times, and it's fucked with the corner, so well, it sucks. Oh well. Corner like that, though, it probably wouldn't grade well at all. Plus it's Ventura. I don't know that Ventura is all that sought after. So we're in about 7 minutes. Yeah, I'll do this. This will be the last pack I'll do, and then I'll come back with the recap. So there we go. There's a Will Clark. It's not too bad. Oh, Ozzy. And corners aren't too bad on the Ozzy. And Ben McDonald. Sweet. I wanted to get one of these. This probably doesn't mean much to many of you guys out there, but when I was a kid, as an Orioles collector, and you know, living in Baltimore my whole life, you know, we really thought he was going to be great. He wasn't bad. He's got a nice error card in this 90s upper deck that I got here. Crook, Ellis Burks, Nick, Sana, West, and a Jose de Jesus rookie. So I'll come back and do a little recap of this, because we're getting on 8 minutes here, and there's still a ton more packs, but, you know, I know I did a little bullshit in the beginning there, but, yeah, there you go, that's 90 score, and I'll come back and maybe I'll edit in a recap to this. Alright, laters. Alright, just want to go ahead and knock out the second part of this video here real quick. So this is about what you get when you break one of those boxes. So I filled up all the base in there. I've separated mostly everything. I did a little stack of notables. I'll show you the best cards last. But so let's see here. I'll let to show you first. Well, I separate Orioles, so you know, I got a nice little stack of Orioles here. Let's see. Here's some more. These are like, you know, notable, like decent players here. You know, I got to check and see if some of these are rookies or not, because I know some of them might be rookie or second year, you know, and I'm going to put those aside. Here is some of the better players. So we've got some second years like Gary Sheffield here and Randy Johnson. There's two Rips. Canseco, Puckett, Yount, McGuire, Boggs, Bond, Sandberg, you know, Ozzies. So you get the picture. Here's some bows. The thing is, a lot of these cards had some corner dings on them, so this box must have been shifted around a lot. The other thing I noticed is you get one of these in every pack, and these are always on the center card, which a lot of times is either a draft pick or some type of insert, like a dream team. And I noticed that a better part of 60% of these cards had stains that were left from the backs of these, and they ain't coming off. So for anything that wasn't stored properly in a score box like that, you're going to get fucked out of a decent Thomas rookie, most likely out of that, because his is the draft pick cards. Here's the base rookies here. Nice little stack of, you know, just some random rookies. I took out all the better ones, but, you know, you know, you get some dupes. Fortunately, I got some good ones in here. So I'll show you the best cards, you know, last. But so here is the prospect cards here. These are in the center. You know, of course, you know I get two of these guys, and on some of these, I don't know if you can see. Let's see if I can find one. Like the knoblock head, you can kind of see the marking of where that thing was. See if we can see it on the Kyle Abbott a little better. You can kind of see where that little, I don't know if my camera will pick it up, but you can see on some of these, like right here, it's traced out, and it's definitely stained the card. You can see it a little better in the light there. Look at that, and then two bonds, both of those stained up. And then Ben McDonald here, you know, was probably my favorite from that whole little set there. But, you know, there's some decent players in here, and, you know, cool little setup cards there. And then these, and I put most of these in numerical order, and some of these had stains on them too, but the Dream Teams didn't pick them up as much. So there you got some nice Dream Team cards, and then you get some of these 89 highlights cards, like this Nolan Ryan. You can really see the stain on that one, man. You can see it right there. That one's really bad. And then I got two of the Hendersons. One of that, what's that, Will Clark or something there. And then, yeah, World Series, Lights Out a Candlestick. This is the World Series that commemorates that earthquake that happened. And there's the rest of the World Series, and then another 89 highlights Boggs. And last but not least, here's the best ones out of it. So starting with Schilling, actually listed as a 90 rookie. I'm not really sure why they did that, but yeah, I mean, because I always remember his rookie being an 89, so I forgot that there was that. So Ventura, not a nice corner on the top left there, but Justice rookie. I know that in the upper deck, that's in the high numbers. Moises Alou, two Bonds, Tito Martinez, and Eric Anthony, Todd Zeal. All right, now we got two second-year Griffies, both in decent condition, actually. The corners look good. The centering's pretty decent on that. It's pretty shit on this one. We got two Sosas. Centering's shit on this one. Centering's pretty good on that one, and actually both of them were pretty good condition. We got two Bernie Williams, and the centering isn't great on either one of these, but they're both in decent condition. So the better cards were actually in good condition. And then finally, this card, which probably doesn't carry that much value, was one of my favorite cards when I was a kid. I just thought it was like one of the coolest things ever. And anybody who knows growing up buying this shit when we were kids, there wasn't a whole lot of inserts. You know, you weren't always guaranteed, like, you know, nowadays you buy Tops, you're guaranteed like 3 fucking inserts per every pack. I mean, they just fall out of the pack. Minis and tall boys and all kinds of stuff. So, back then you didn't get a lot of inserts. So when you pulled something like this, it was really cool. And this was one of my favorite ones. This one, and then I think it was the 91 or maybe 89 score set had the bow breaker. I'll have to look that up. But this was one of my favorite ones. This was the cover of, I think, a Beckett magazine, too. So, yeah, there you go. So that's about what you get yielded, you know, from a 90 score box. So I'm going to try to edit this together with the other one, or maybe upload 2 videos, part 1, part 2 kind of thing, the recap. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know if you enjoy seeing this kind of like junk wax busting and trying to fish out good condition rookies of that era. And if you have any questions or anything like that, you know, feel free to comment below if you ever want to know anything about these cards and you're, you know, not in the know about them. I'll help you out. All right. Laters.